Welcome to another episode of Dining with Dan. So tonight I'm going to do a simple raspberry pie. Okay, so to start this dish we're going to take a small saucepan on, start with medium heat. We got basically 2 cups of raspberry that I've mashed up to make it equal about a cup. I'm going to put that in there. To that we're going to add a cup of sugar, three tablespoons of cornstarch, and a half cup of water. Mix that up. Probably should have put the cornstarch in the water so it doesn't come out all lumpy. Now I'll do it the hard way and we'll break the cornstarch up. Yeah, it broke up pretty easy. And get that well mixed. And I'm actually probably going to turn this up to about medium high. If you want to bring this to a boil. Okay, so once it starts to bubble and boil, you want to stir this constantly for probably about 2 minutes. After about 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and set this back on the back burner off the heat. Turn that off. We're going to want that to cool down to room temperature. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to cool, I'm going to take about a cup of whipped topping, put that into there with a cup of powdered sugar, also going to take a 8-ounce stick of cream cheese. Put that in there. You want this cream cheese, you want to leave this out for a bit so it's room temperature. Otherwise it'll be really hard to mix up. Drop that in there. Alright, you're basically going to want to mix that up. Start on low, obviously, because you have powdered sugar in here. You don't want that flying all over the place. And just put that on the first setting until we start to get it well blended. Or at least get it started so that all the powdered sugar is wet. Spatula and kind of, see, you want to still dry powdered sugar on the bottom, so that's why you want to basically flip this over and make sure that it's well blended. Alright, Then you're going to take your prepared graham cracker crust. You're basically just going to spread that basically just going to spread a thin layer all around the bottom of this. And you can use a 9-inch graham cracker crust. I always like to buy this bigger one, a 10-inch, which is 2 extra servings or whatever. But downside to that is if you're doing a recipe like this, you're now going to have a thinner layer of cream cheese, and it probably might not fill all the way to the top, but that's okay with me. Alright, once we get that, you want it pretty even too, so you don't want to bulge up in the middle or anywhere on the sides. Just kind of make sure it's flat, level, and even. From there, we're going to take the rest of our raspberries, and you should have a total of 6 cups, so we just used the 2 cups to make the glazing. We're going to take the rest of these, so basically just pour them all into the pie crust. Spread those out evenly. So that is that until we get the glazing. Okay, once your glaze is cooled down, you're going to pour that right over the top. You're going to spread that pretty evenly. If you want to, you can actually strain this. Get all the seeds out if you'd like. But in my opinion, what's the point of making a raspberry pie if you don't like the seeds? Drop that a bit. Hopefully some of that will drop down, kind of mix into the raspberries. Another option too, I've thought about, because I've made this before, is you can actually take the other raspberries, rather than put them into the pie crust and putting glaze over it, you could actually pour them into the glaze, mix them up, that way they're all coated. But this way seems to work fine anyway. So that is basically it. There, we're just gonna put it in the refrigerator. We're gonna let this sit for about 3 hours. And we'll come back and try it out. There it is. Simple raspberry pie. Man, you like raspberry like I do, you'll love this recipe. If you want to try this recipe, I'll put it down in the description below. Like my video, give me a thumbs up, let me know what you think. Leave any comments or suggestions you have down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon.